Hello and welcome to Live News. I am Tanti Azal. Now for headlines. Ministerial nominee Balarabe Abbas slumps during screening. Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shuaibu resumes new office with prayer warriors.
Alive TV.
Thanks for joining. Edo State Deputy Governor Comrade Philip Shuaibu has finally resumed work in his new office located at number 7 Osadebe Avenue in Benin. The Edo State number 2 citizen returned to work at the new office after sanctification service led by Reverend Fathers from the Benin Archdiocese. The clerics were joined in praying, blessing and spraying holy water inside and outside the premises of Shuaibu's new office. According to Shuaibu, the prayer session was a regular exercise since he assumed office as Deputy Governor of the state, adding that it was meant to thank God and commit the new month as well as the new office into the hands of God. The national president of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, Yerima Shetima, has stated that it is too early to accuse President Bola Tinubu of engaging in lopsided appointment. Shetima in an interview stated that the region is keenly watching Tinubu's administration. Shetima noted that Tinubu only took over power 3 months ago, adding that every administration has its own method of doing things. The national president of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum stated that he believes the president has good intentions for the youth and they are patiently waiting to see his plans unfold. In other stories, the presidency has debunked claims that the certificate presented to the Independent National Electoral Commission by President Bola Tinubu to be able to contest the 2023 presidency is forged. The senior special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Temi Tokbe Ajayi, who issued a statement regarding the controversy on Wednesday, says there is nowhere in the deposition made by the Chicago State University that the institution admitted that the certificate presented to INEC by President Tinubu is fake. He argued further that the university affirmed under oath that Tinubu attended and graduated from the institution and that the school does not handle replacement for lost certificates. His rebuttal comes amid reports that the Chicago State University has said in the testimony of the institution that the Nigerian president presented a fourth-degree certificate to the Independent National Electoral Commission when he filed his paperwork to lead Nigeria in June 2022. However, Ajayi in his submission says there is no truth in such claims as no man can forge a certificate he already possesses, and it is only what you do not have that you forge. Away from that, there was a commotion at the National Assembly on Wednesday after a ministerial nominee, Balarabe Abbas, slumped during screening by the Nigerian Senate. The Senate President Godswill Akpabio had on Tuesday read a letter from President Tinubu and requested the confirmation of 3 additional ministerial nominees. The lawmakers on resumption of plenary today began screening 3 new ministerial candidates: Balarabe Abbas Lawal from Kaduna State, Dr. Jamila Ibrahim from Kwara State, and Ayodele Olawande from Ondo State. Balarabe, ministerial nominee from Kaduna who slumped, had read out his profile before the incident happened. The development forced the Senate to go into a closed session. The Senate President says the President nominated Abbas to replace the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, who was not screened and cleared by the Senate due to security reasons. Hello and welcome to Live News. The immediate past Minister of Youth and Sports Development Chief Sondidari, the federal government of Nigeria has taken punitive action against the sectarian. Nigerians have expressed fear over the possible shutdown of businesses and job losses.
See, things are just going higher every day.
For the fact that going from here to Ombalin day before was at 300, but now is at the high side of 700, 800.
The subsidy costs us trillions of naira yearly. Such as a vast sum of money will have been better spent on public transportation, health care, school, housing, and even national security.
Welcome back. The U.S. House of Representatives was leaderless on Wednesday after hardline Republicans narrowly won a vote to oust Speaker Kevin McCarthy, a historic move that triggered what will be a lengthy and likely messy battle to find a replacement. It was the first time that the House has removed a Speaker, a position that is second in line to the President after the Vice President. Republicans lawmakers signaled they would need a week to regroup, planning to meet on Tuesday to discuss possible candidates to replace McCarthy, who says he would not run again with a vote on October 11th at the earliest. The leadership fight is eating into the time lawmakers have to avert a looming partial government shutdown, which will begin on November 18th if Congress fails to pass legislation proving more funding. And now in sports, the Nigerian Football Federation President Ibrahim Gusau has announced that the country's head coach Jose Peseiro will be based in Nigeria permanently. This has become necessary according to the Nigerian Football Federation president because Jose Peseiro, who is a Portuguese tactician, is not just the head coach of the Super Eagles but also the coach of the home-based Eagles. Gusau has given Peseiro the mandate to qualify the home-based Eagles for the next African Nations Championship, which is a tournament for players playing for clubs in their respective countries. Gusau stated this in a press conference in Abuja. Recall that Jose Peseiro has already helped the Super Eagles qualify for the 2023 AFCON, which will commence in Ivory Coast from January 13th to February 11th. Ahead of the tournament, the Nigerian Football Federation reached a deal with the Portuguese tactician that led to the extension of his contract. He has been mandated to lead the Super Eagles to at least the semi-final stage of the competition. And now in entertainment. Fast-rising Nigerian comedian Prince Will has taken to social media to raise alarm over his colleague Brain Weezy, whose whereabouts are unknown. Prince Will via Instagram declared his colleague missing. Prince Will says he was with Brain Weezy on Monday night at Okowonjo, Lagos, before the latter left for another show at Ogudu. Prince Will says he and others had contacted the police and provided information to help find Brain Weezy. And this is all we have for you at this hour. Thanks for watching. Do have a great night rest.